Wowie wooey. Welcome to Quick Rip. Big B here with ya. Hope you're doing well out there, fight fans. Staying elevated, I trust. We got some huge news out of BKFC regarding the heavyweight division, as we've got a big shakeup here. Current champ Alan Belcher has been stripped of his title. Now, going into the story a little bit, Alan Belcher has accepted a gloved boxing match. Now, he's going to be facing Hasim Rahman Jr. That's going down July 22nd. So this essentially is the reason why Alan Belcher is being stripped, or has been stripped of his heavyweight strap. Now, a couple of reasons, as David Feldman appeared on the Brian Socha show just earlier this week, stating obviously he can't just hold up the division. That's one thing that David Feldman made very, very clear on Monday, I believe it was, Monday or Tuesday when the podcast came out, was that he's not game for holding up any fucking division. And I mean, rightfully so. We got to keep things moving here, whether it be big stars, big weight classes, small weight classes. It doesn't fucking matter. Combat sports is like a fine machine that needs to be lubed and just keep fucking running. There's no time to stop. There really isn't. Now, the other reason that David Feldman cited for making the decision to strip heavyweight champion Alan Belcher was basically the fact that, okay, he's going out to box Hasim Rahman Jr. Now, David Feldman touched on the fact, on the chance that Alan Belcher loses this boxing match. Feldman's position on this is basically, how can you have what's considered the baddest fucking motherfucker in bare knuckle, heavyweight champion always gets the king crown, right? They're always the baddest, rightfully so. Big boys, scary shit sometimes. But the fact is that if Alan Belcher were to lose to Hasim Rahman Jr. In a boxing match, that's only going to hurt the brand, essentially. That's going to hurt BKFC, right? How can you cite that this guy's the biggest, baddest dude around if he loses a boxing match to Hasim Rahman Jr.? And that's nothing against Rahman Jr. That's just stating fucking facts, right? I don't know. Personally, I fully agree with everybody's decision here. I mean, Alan Belcher had to know by taking this boxing match in July that he was running the risk of losing his title. Originally, I thought that maybe they were going to do an interim heavyweight title bout, and then the winner of that obviously would face Belcher after July, but not so much. Sending a message here, Feldman is, I believe, saying that, you know what, you're free to do whatever you want, but if you're not going to fight for our organization, you're not going to hold that fucking strap, right? And I mean, I think anybody with any kind of business sense can totally fucking understand that. Even Alan Belcher himself, as I said, there's no way that he took this fight without knowing the consequences, right? The only reason I see Belcher taking this boxing match against Hasim, obviously, is cash, right? And that's where I don't blame Belcher for taking this. If he's getting a fucking decent payday out of this, I mean, the clock's ticking for him. He's on the tail end of his career, so I understand he's got to make the biggest fucking bank that he can while he he can still fucking scrap, right? So I don't blame Belcher at all, and I certainly don't blame Feldman for stripping him. Now the question becomes, who's going to fight for that vacant heavyweight strap? I mean, I can almost guarantee you one name. Half of what will no doubt be a main event. You got to think Arnold Adams is going to get a shot at that vacant strap, right? To me, that's a no fucking brainer. An opponent for Arnold Adams, well, none other than Big Ben Rothwell. I mean, why not? There was huge talk about Rothwell taking on Belcher for the title. I honestly think that BKFC wanted that. I honestly think Rothwell wanted that. I'm not so sure Belcher wanted that. And that's fine. That's fine. But I'm thinking Arnold Adams versus Ben Rothwell for the vacant heavyweight strap. I mean, there was talk of Rothwell. Part of me thinks Rothwell's maybe needs one more fight before a title shot. But I mean, there was already talk of him facing Belcher for the title. So, you know what? Maybe he's there. I don't know. What do you guys think out there in YouTube land? Who do you want to see scrap for this vacant heavyweight strap? I mean, obviously my vote goes Arnold Adams for sure. And I would love to see him take on Ben Rothwell. I think that would be an absolute stellar matchup. Intriguing, and see who the better man is. I mean, obviously, Rothwell's going to have a size advantage on Adams, but Rothwell has a size advantage on nearly everybody he fucking faces. So that's really nothing new. I think it would be an exciting scrap, and it would certainly keep the heavyweight division moving. Now, Arnold Adams has a chance to regain his fucking belt. And, of course, Big Ben gets what he wants, and the fans get what they want to see Ben Rothwell fight for that strap and possibly have a fairy tale ending to his career. I mean, it would be absolutely fantastic. And I love both men. So it would be a heartbreaking fight, but it's definitely one that I do want to see. Let me know out there in the comments, who do you want to see scrap for that vacant heavyweight strap? While you're there, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Talk a lot about BKFC, some MMA, UFC mixed in there, whatever else is on my mind when I'm sitting puffing on the Habib pipe. Anyway, thanks for joining me here today on Quick Rip. Till next time, everybody, take care and peace.
I think the trip that fumbled over the train. I ride and wonder how we had